Okay, here's my sound preferences. I like a variety of different tunings, but really what gets my juices flowing, starting from the lower octaves, is in the bass. I like my bass punchy, tight, fast with a kick. I like a little bit of energy down there, maybe a little bit of warmth, but not too much getting into bass bleeding. It's got to have enough weight to make male vocals, make piano, cello, percussions, have the right tonality. When it comes to my mids, I do like my mids and mid clarity, but I don't like too forward a mid, so that's the upper mids I'm talking about. So keep the pinna gain down a little bit and not make it too forward a presentation. And when it comes to the highs, I do like my sparkly highs. At my age, I'm probably losing a little bit of the high frequencies. But not too much where it's sibilant and in your face. So that's what I like.
We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. We got that, 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 we got that. Kiss me and the world disappears. Tell me the things that I wanna hear. I just wanna stay right here. You push me out, but I come back. That attraction, I can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad.
Today's video is on the new Kiwi Ears Airoso. Not that new. This one's been around a little bit. And thank you to Kiwi Ears for providing this to the Canucks Audioholics to share our impressions and the review. So thank you for that, and thank you for the trust. Which is funny because I have been very critical of Kiwi Ears since the cadenza. I haven't heard anything from the 7 or 8 I've listened to that really had any magic, really. I think they were focusing too much on the looks and not so much about the tuning, and throwing a whole bunch of shit against the wall and see what sticks. Well, I'm pretty happy to report that this one kind of really floored me. And I didn't even know the price until I was after done my listening impressions. And when I found out it was $130, I really became way more enthusiastic about it because, and then I decided to throw that up against something that's really polar opposite and getting a crap ton of hype these days. And that is the collaboration I Am from Zeos and Jazeer. So another one of my favorite brands, but let's first talk about the Airoso. Now, I don't have the stock cable. That wasn't provided to me. I've just got their little case, the little black little case. Again, minimalistic, not great, basic. The cable, again, I think it's shit, small, and I don't care. None of that, I threw mine on a nice Dunu cable, and it's all about the sound for me. Let's talk about looks, though. I personally think this is probably the ugliest looking Kiwi ears and or IMs ever made. It's blah, really. Nice resin shells. They do fit very comfortably. I do like the fact that they did put a stainless steel nozzle on it and not just a resin. The top that says aluminum titanium kind of CNC machine top. Okay, just ugly. That font and everything, not a big fan. Does it really matter to me? Not so much, because, well, they go in your ears and you don't see them. Anyway, this one is a 1+4, and in the stuff that's coming out, there's so much out there, 1+4, 1+6, but they're not really at this price. They're at the 200, and people are asking 200, 220, 230, 270. It'll be interesting what the new Surface from DD Hi-Fi is coming, the collaboration with Moondrop. That's on its way here. That'll be here probably in the next couple days, and it's a 1+4, but this one is done very, very well. There is the dynamic driver, which is an LCP and polyurethane, so plastic cone driver. And it's tuned to the lows and most of the mids. So it does all of the heavy lifting. There's 4 balanced armatures here. Unknown origin. 2 for the highs and 2 for the ultra highs. And the drivers do make a difference. I don't know what's in here, but they sound good. Especially in comparison to the Defiant, right? There's also some other mojo stuff going on. There's both an electronic crossover system and a passive dampening system used to tune this IM, and it's tuned very well. You put it all together, and you get what? Sound out of this thing. You get very nice, organic, deep sounding, natural sounding bass with some attack, some slam, some attack and decay. Kick drum sound great, percussion sounds great, male vocals sound great, cello sounds great, piano sounds great. And that's a combination of, here's a graph, tuning and drivers, period. I like the bass. It's very, very well done. It has a really nice glide into the lower mids, which is very full. The mid-range in this one is full. It's not thick. It's not too warm. They have a very nice natural vocals sound good. The male and female vocals sound great. Instruments sound great. And that leads up into the upper mids and highs. I mean, nothing is too boosted or out of place, and it just sounds nice. Strings sound great. Violin sounds great. It's a good all-rounder, really, for rock, EDM, jazz, soul, reggae, rap, R&B. It all worked for me. I really enjoyed the sound of this set. And that kind of leads me into the next segue, $130, okay? And there's so much hype about this Kiwiears Defiant. When I said polar opposite, I meant it. Here you get stunning, gorgeous, beautiful shells, wicked-looking cable, modular cable. And then it comes to the tuning, which, punchy, organic, textured, undefined bass. It moves air. But the bass and the driver doesn't sound great. But then when it comes to the mid-range, every time I listen to one of the 2 sets that I have, because I wasn't sure if it was the set or the cable or what the hell was it, these BAs or whatever in here they cut corners, they compromised, and these drivers in here don't sound great. I'm sorry. And it's not just a combination of the tuning. It is whatever balanced armatures are in here, the drivers are in here, because they just sound wrong. They just sound undefined. They sound not natural. There's something wrong with the mid-range in this set. And then the top end, the upper mids and the treble are just really, really well, too polite. Again, here's a graph of the two, right? So everything that I think is wrong with the Defiant is done perfectly on the Airoso. The bass shelf and the extra energy and the attack in the mid bass to make percussions and sound correct is there in the Airoso and missing with this dynamic driver and this tuning of the Defiant. The mid-range, again, is so much better done on the Airoso. Clarity, the naturalness of how the mid-range comes across. And then the top end, we're not being rolled off like the Defiant, and the treble is nicely extended and crisp, giving you a nice air and details and great stage, where the Defiant doesn't have any of that. I'm sorry to come down so hard on the Defiant, but there's so much hype on that one too. And people keep asking, how does it compare? It really doesn't compare. It's, if you wanted a cheapest 1+4 that I know on the market, I think that one is out there, right? It's there. If you want something that truly sounds very good for $30 more, then it's really no contest. The Airoso just destroys it. So I'm sorry, Jazziers. I'm sorry, Zeos. There was too much compromising in that set to coming out these days, where Kiwi Ears kind of went, again, the opposite, focusing in on the sound quality, not so much on the aesthetics and the accessories. I think that's the way I'd rather have it. That's the way I enjoy it. And that's my full rec on that set, on the Airoso. $130. I like it quite a lot. I think you really can't go wrong. Definitely a cut above a lot of these single dynamics that are coming out onto the market. And I think you should spend, if you're spending $100, spend the extra and you won't regret it. So, Tone Deaf Monk, keeping it fun, keeping it real. Love you. Out for now.